On Monday, you will meet, as will we, the new Miss Australia. And after this, David Bowie in Australia. Few pop singers, you know, of recent years have had the impact of David Bowie, be it his music, stage presentation, or even his fashion. Bowie has kept changing to keep his fans guessing. He has also drawn praise for his acting in the Broadway production of The Elephant Man, as well as the current smash film Merry Christmas, Mr. Lawrence. Bowie's in Perth at the start of his Australian tour, and Ross Cameron was at his news conference.
It's been 5 years since David Bowie's last Australian tour. A queue formed outside the Perth Entertainment Centre 2 weeks before tickets went on sale in September. The word was out that this could be the last chance to see Bowie performing live for a long time. Some fans were ensuring they weren't going to miss out, others were investing. Their tickets are now on sale through newspaper classified advertisement columns at up to $100 each. Bowie's been on the road now for more than 6 months, touring through the UK, Europe, Canada, the United States and Japan. With an entourage of more than 80 musicians, technicians, roadies, PR and security men, he arrived in Perth after a 22-hour flight from Japan.
I stumble into town, just like a sacred cow.
But the 36-year-old entertainer was hardly stumbling as he briefly accommodated the few fans who'd heard of his scheduled arrival at Perth Airport a day earlier than originally expected.
Welcome to Perth. Thanks very much.
Want to do it with my hand?
It's clean.
That's fine.
This one, look. You don't have dirty hands, but that's all right.
Merry Christmas, Mr. Lawrence.
Media representatives flew into Perth yesterday from around the country for the only press conference Bowie will give during this tour. Still accommodating, he delicately handled some rather indelicate questions about his personal life before launching into subjects obviously far more important to him: his anti-nuclear stance and his film acting career. Bowie appears in 2 films currently showing in Australia: Merry Christmas, Mr. Lawrence and The Hunger.
You're apparently inundated with offers for roles. Why did you go for the role in Merry Christmas, Mr. Lawrence?
I think it was the idea of doing a Japanese Western production was tantalising. I think it was irresistible to do that. It was the first of its kind, and I jumped for it.
You were apparently given a lot of control over the character of Selliers.
Yeah, Oshima was a very generous and liberal director in those terms. He would let us take the idea of the role and more or less script it our own ways.
Bowie's role in The Hunger was, he said, just the opposite. It was a stunted movie in which he had little control over the character he played. But he wasn't dismissing the macabre film.
I think it's cinematically a very interesting movie to look at.
You let me down.
You can't leave.
Despite the success of his screen career, Bowie maintains he's primarily a singer and that he'll continue singing, possibly returning to tour here late next year.
David, coming back to the tour, apparently this is going to be, I think it's the 78th concert of this tour.
Yeah.
How do you keep up the pace?
It's been easy. I mean, it's just been easy. It's been such a lot of fun. The show every night has been really worthwhile. The music is strong. The boys in the band are great. The road crews are terrific. I mean, it's not a problem. It's just good work, good hard work.
After 3 performances in Perth, Bowie will appear at open-air concerts in Adelaide, Melbourne, Brisbane and Sydney before flying on to New Zealand. 180,000 fans are expected to attend his Australian concerts.
The multi-talented David Bowie in Perth. And next on Today...